Hey, good morning. Welcome to Integrative Preparedness. How are you all doing? Today, the Pentagon funds alternative meat protein from fungus for military food to meet sustainability goals. Okay. I bet all you guys who are already out are glad that your MREs were full of other stuff, right? Whatever that may be, right? Um, okay. Fungus, fungus-grown protein. It's coming your way because if it's going into the MREs, it's going to be the next best thing out there in the preparedness world and whatever. Next, yeah, best. I don't know about that. Doesn't sound as good as crickets to me. Let me read a little bit of this story to you, and I'll put the link to the article up on the Patreon channel when I put this on Patreon. It says the Pentagon is funding alternatives to meat protein, which includes using fungi for food for U.S. service members as part of the White House's sustainable bioeconomy agenda. Why don't you love everything is bio, right? Bioeconomy. Nothing's too good for our troops, right? For our men and women in uniform. So instead of treating you like fungus, they're going to feed you fungus. The circle of life, apparently. So it continues. The Department of Defense is focusing on investments into fungi protein as an alternative to animal protein after initially seeking to fund lab grown meat earlier this year in an effort to reduce carbon emissions. Critics have pushed back on such initiatives, arguing that they are negatively affecting the military. You think this could have a negative effect on recruitment when they find out what's going to be in their food? In November, the DoD announced that it has given 34 awards totaling over $60 million to bioindustrial firms under the Distributed Bioindustrial Manufacturing Program, DBIMP. It's I would try if I had time to think of how I could change that to dump, but we'll go on. 1.38 million was given to the Finder Group, so you might want to buy stock if they're a public held company, to quote plan a bioproduction facility for fungi-based proteins that can be incorporated into military ready-to-eat meals. That's MREs for those who don't know. The program is part of President Joe Biden's. Well, of course it is. This Biden's plan. Let's feed our soldiers fungus. Who else would think about that but Biden, right? The head fungus himself. The program is part of President Joe Biden's Executive Order 14081 called Advancing Biotechnology and Biomanufacturing Innovation for a Sustainable, Safe, and Secure American Bioeconomy, which is aimed at bolstering America's bioeconomic strengths while helping the department achieve advanced defense capabilities, according to the DoD. I bet we will see advanced defense capabilities from our guys and women eating fungus. The projects that were awarded funding from DoD program will be eligible to receive follow-on build awards, providing access to up to $100 million to construct U.S.-based bioindustrial manufacturing facilities, the DoD announced. In August, as part of the DBIMP, the DoD awarded nearly $1.5 million to the Better Meat Company. The Better Meat Company. Let's see. We got a link there. Let's see if this. I just went to the Better Meat Company's website, and it's bettermeat.co. Introducing Rizza or Rizza, I don't know, Rhiza. Mycoprotein. I don't know what that means. Mycoprotein. MYCO protein. Rizza is an all-natural, they say, all-natural whole food, complete protein ingredient that's versatile, allergen-free, neutral in taste, and naturally has the texture of animal meat. Hmm, delicious, doesn't it sound? And no taste, but in addition to all these, so I'm sure they'll be adding chemical taste to it, and I'm sure that that chemical taste will be perfectly safe. In addition to all these wondrous attributes, I see that Mark Harrison's sending me a message. Hi, Mark. I'll check that in a minute. Oh, you know what? Every morning, well, very often, when I text back and forth with Mark, those of you on Patreon channel know him. He's a retired Army guy, and very often he ends or he'll send me a hooah, right? And I got to thinking about this. Okay, and that's what the Army guys say, hooah, and the Marines say, I don't know, some kind of backwards ooh-ah or something like that. No offense, I didn't mean to say you Marines were backwards. That's not at all. That's what the Army. I wasn't in the military, so I don't have one of those. But I got to thinking. Maybe I should start one of my own because I'm always saying have a good one. So, Hago, should I sign off with a Hago? I mean, I like that. That's cool, hooah. Anyway, and it's one of those that as I understand it, can have a multiple of positive meanings. In addition to, I'll continue with this. So Hago, Mark, and everybody else. In addition to all of these wondrous attributes, they okay, let me back up because this is the Rizza site saying this about themselves. So let me repeat these wonderful attributes. Rizza is an all-natural, whole food, complete protein ingredient that's versatile, allergen-free, neutral in taste, and naturally has the texture of animal meat. In addition to all these wondrous attributes, Rizza mycoprotein contains more protein than eggs, more iron than beef, more zinc than beef, more fiber than oats, and more potassium than bananas. I mean, if that doesn't sound great, I don't know what sounds great, right? Don't you agree there? I don't see up here where you can, I don't know, you can join them or join us. I wonder if that says how to buy their stock. I don't know. Look at it later. Well, wondrous, I suppose, is, I mean, all these things sounds good, right? Sounds wondrous. Is it the new Soylent Green? Did I see that there's a new Soylent Green coming out? With Josh Brolin, or was that just a deep fake? Okay. Soylent Green. If you haven't seen Soylent Green, go to YouTube or somewhere, find Soylent Green. That's where they get, Soylent Green is people. One way to solve the overpopulation problem, eating people and then starving to death other people who find it disgusting to eat other people. Okay, so here it says they awarded $1.5 million to the Better Meat Company, which harnesses the amazing power of fermentation to make delicious, clean mycoprotein ingredients for food companies to use as the basis for their hybrid and fully animal-free meats. There's a lot more here. I'll put this. I will put this article over on the Patreon. If you're not with us on Patreon, come on, join us if you'd like. The link's down below. But that is today's news. So, like I said, I bet you guys who are already out of the military are glad you're out before this hits. And for everybody considering going in, nah, they used to say that they treat us like fungus, like mushrooms. Well, okay. All right, that's it for today. You all have a good day. So far, I haven't seen on any of the other channels of anything new that they're trying to scare you about today. So I can't address that and tell you not to be scared of it. But I'm sure there will be something tomorrow. So you all have a good day. Remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow and haggle for all you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.